Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where I not only tell you what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. The content that I'm going to walk you through tonight is just one of a ton of things that just dropped, so make sure that you guys are paying attention. The notifications are on, the subscription is on, because we tonight are going to talk about the monstrosity that just passed in New Jersey. Now, this is the concealed carry version on New Jersey. This has the worst elements of all the new gun control bills across the board, and I'm going to break it down for you right now. Everything is linked in the description box below if you want to look a little bit deeper or if you want to send it out to somebody else. But this is an important thing, guys. If you are new or you're returning, please consider giving us a subscribe, hitting that notification bell, and liking this video. We can make the difference and pass the blessing of the Second Amendment along to the next generation through actions like that. And thank you so much in advance for your consideration. Now, the sponsor for today's video is Core Essentials, and they make some amazing belts that I think you guys are going to want to take a look at. I personally have a lot of these. They have warmed up to the test of time for me, but here's a few of the details just so you know what we're talking about. Core makes the best fitting, most comfortable, secure gun belt you're ever going to wear. A hidden track with over 40 size positions that you can adjust on the move, the result is a perfect fit. The stiff Power Core center provides total support for your firearm and keeps it completely secure. Made with the best quality materials and warranty for a year, I have my own personal stamp of approval. These are actually really solid belts and they're worth your time. Thank you so much to Core Essentials for making this content possible by sponsorship. And now, let's get into the monstrosity as I mentioned, because I've got to walk you through the first piece of news that's happening in New Jersey. Again, I've got like 8 things. I may have to do 3 videos tomorrow just to keep you guys up to date because so much is going on in the 2A world right now. All right, but here's tonight's. New Jersey. Senate Democrats give final approval to the Bruin Buster bill. Now, this is the concealed carry bill that they've been working on and ironing out to get passed through the New Jersey legislature. We've done a few videos on it, and flat out, it is a monstrosity. They might as well not even take it to the governor. They might as well take it to the governor and then immediately schedule some time with the court. It's that bad. But here's a few of the things that we're talking about, because this is the important piece of what we've hit on a lot on this channel. They're going to make mistakes in their zeal to undermine Bruin and their zeal to prove their bona fides that they are the gun controllers for gun safety. They're making dramatic mistakes that are tremendously unconstitutional. Check it out. The vote may be final, but the final outcome is far from certain. Yesterday, anti-gun Senate Majority Democrats voted 21-16 to advance A769 to the governor's desk. That's the concealed carry bill. Anti-gun Governor Phil Murphy will undoubtedly sign the legislation. However, the latest episode of political theater is nothing more than disgruntled legislators thumping their noses at the United States Supreme Court, which reaffirmed the right to concealed carry in this summer's landmark Bruin decision. And that's what this entire thing boils down to. You've got New York thumbing their nose at the Supreme Court. You've got New Jersey. You've got Illinois taking their crack at it. California just did it. They're all going down the exact same road of, well, we're going to do what we want to do, and we're just going to deem everything a sensitive place. Even though it specifically says in the Bruin decision, everywhere is not a sensitive place. It's almost like they saw it coming because it's an obvious choice of what they were going to do next. But let's keep going because this is the fight we've been having. This is not a new fight, but now we can add another state to the list of the fight. Trenton lawmakers wasted a lot of taxpayer time and money with what looks to be a futile attempt to tell SCOTUS to pound sand. Concealed carry is here to stay, and the Garden State politicians just haven't accepted that reality yet. However, Monday's Senate action moves them one step closer to getting scolded from the court for a second time, more litigation. And that's the important piece. If you live in New Jersey, if you live in California, if you live in New York, if you live in any of the gun control regime states, understand you are feeling the most pressure from the infringing regimes, but you are the tip of the spear. We could not go to the Supreme Court from the other states without your injury. Without them infringing upon your rights, we would have no just standing to pursue this course of action of what we've been doing for the last 6 months. You are an incredible part of this fight, and don't forget that. We're not alone, and we are right behind you the whole way. But a few more of the things that I want to say here that this bill does. A4769 arbitrarily and drastically expands the number of places labeled as sensitive places where concealed carry is prohibited. That's what I was mentioning. This is just the concealed carry sensitive places bills that they're doing across all the states. They're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, and it's not going to work. Let's keep going. In addition to that, here's what the bill does. It drastically increased the cost of obtaining permits and credentials because only affluent individuals should have the rights to bear arms, right? Yeah, the Democrats are doing this, just saying. Expands the already rigorous New Jersey training requirements. Okay, there's a little New York, there's a little California. Uses social media and online posts as grounds to deny permits. New York, also been ruled unconstitutional already. Requires gun owners to acquire insurance even though it is not known whether or not this type of insurance is even available or legal. Let's take a jump over to Oregon. If something's not available but it's a requirement, then you're doing something that's hindering the Second Amendment. You can't do it. Even Oregon just ruled this unconstitutional. Are you starting to see the pattern? The pattern is it gets unconstitutional over here because they're all pushing and scrambling, and it goes across the entire thing. It's Bruin 2.0. You get the concealed carry issue struck down in New York, while all other states who use the exact same model are in the same predicament. Let's continue. Bans carry in one's own car. Bans carry on all private property unless the owner posts signage permitting it. New York. Expands the number of sensitive places to include arenas, parks, beaches, just restaurants and theaters, among other public places. New York. Bans carry at public gathering. New York, California. Denies carry permits utilizing subjective standards such as temperament and character. New York, California, and New Jersey. They're all in the same boat, and they are all going to fall at the exact same time, because the more states that do this type of infringement, the more there's going to be a cause for the higher courts to go, would you please stop? And that's what I've got for you guys. Make sure you guys are tuned in. Make sure you guys are subscribed and the notification bell is on, because like I said, tomorrow might be a 3-video day because it is popping right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.